everyone, Dr. Jordan here from Calibration Chiropractic, and I want to thank you for taking the time to take care of yourself. Thank you for downloading this video. I think you're going to find this a tremendous resource. So because we know that your brain, your body, and your nervous system are so intimately connected, we really wanted to give you what we find has been the best thing you could do for brain, body, and mind benefit, and that's yoga. Now, we are going to throw a little bit of a different spin on this video. We are incorporating some eye movements, and then we're really fine-tuning and stabilizing muscles along the spine. But to start, we want to start with the breath. The breath is kind of that first window into your nervous system. When you take a moment to slow down your breath, you actually slow down your stress response. So do this for me really quick. Take your hands and just kind of place them on the outside of your rib cage. When you take a big breath in, feel the lower ribs expand both out forward and back, and then out to the right and the left. So you should be getting this 360-degree expansion of your rib cage. Okay, and everyone do that together. Take a big breath in and breath out. Good. Do that one more time. Inhale and exhale. All right, so now we're going to add one more layer to that. What we're going to do here is we're going to make your exhale twice as long as your inhale. For some people, you can do a 4 count in, 8 count out. If that seems too demanding on you, or maybe your lung capacity is not quite there yet, then you can do a 3 count in and then a 6 count out. All right? So I'll show the 3 and the 6. So everyone take a breath in for a count of 3, and then exhale for 6. And then do that again. Inhale 3, and exhale 6. And last time here, breath in, and then breath out. Perfect. All right, so from here, we're gonna warm up with some mountain pose. So go ahead, take a big breath in. Remember to expand your entire rib cage. Bring your arms all the way up. And then we're just gonna turn the palms and push the air away. So imagine activating the back of the upper back, so right where your shoulder blades are. Perfect. Do that again. Inhale, maybe come up onto your tippy toes, kind of play with balance a little bit here. Turn the palms away, drop the heels as you melt the arms down. And again, feel that upper back activate as you do this. And last time here, big breath in. And breath out. Perfect. All right, so what we're gonna do here is you're gonna take the arms all the way up again, interlace the fingers overhead. Try to get the palms flat if you can, index fingers up. If your shoulders are too tight, you can grab like a hand cloth or a washcloth and hold both ends of the cloth here. But if you have the flexibility and the ability, go ahead and interlace your fingers. So from here, we're gonna do some eye motions first. So you're gonna find a focal point directly in front of you. Keep your arms overhead, eyes on that focal point, and then you're just gonna turn your head. Your eyes will stay stationed on whatever you chose. Slow, controlled head motions here. Again, we're kind of tapping into the nervous system through eye motion. And one more time, each direction. Good. And keeping your arms interlaced, go ahead and reach a little bit higher with your breath in. Drop the shoulders down just a hair if you found they kind of started to sneak up towards your ears like earrings. Then we're gonna side bend over to the left. Same thing, keep your eyes on that focal point as you kind of just rotate the head left and right. Remembering to breathe. And last time here. Perfect. And coming back up through center, breath in and breath out. And then leaning over to your right. And same thing, keep your eyes locked. So just begin to rotate the head. Good. And then coming up through center, we're gonna move into cactus arms. So you're gonna draw your hands apart and then just make kind of like a goalpost. You draw your elbows down towards your sides, Palms are extended towards the front. And then as you inhale, reach the arms back up. 3 more times. Exhale, draw the elbows down. Keep the back engaged. Inhale to reach up. And exhale. Breath in. Good, and last time. So after you take a big breath in here, you're gonna start to forward fold on your exhale and release the hands behind your back. So you're in a forward fold now. You can have a soft bend in your knees to start for this first one. Just drop the weight of your head and your neck. And maybe give a good shake, yes and no. So what we're gonna do here is we're gonna start to activate the glutes and the legs. So what you do is you're gonna take a slight bend in your knees, like you're going into a chair. And keep bending the knees. And then lift the torso so it's parallel to the ground. Draw the knuckles away towards the back of the room and draw the crown of the head forward towards the front. And then when you're ready, go ahead and lift the upper body. Your lower body will stay perfectly still. On your inhale, relax the arms, bring the arms up. Now you're in a full chair. Breath out. And on your next inhale, push up all the way into standing. And we're gonna do that 2 more times. So as you exhale, forward fold, draw the knuckles, interlace behind the back. Begin to bend the knees, and then lift the torso parallel with the ground, and slowly begin to bring the upper body into a chair. From here, unlace the arms. Maybe drop a little lower with your breath out. And inhale to rise all the way up. And 1 more time, forward fold. Bend the knees. Draw the torso parallel and then up into a chair. And then unwind the arms. And push all the way up. Good. And then from here, we're going to move into another little balance thing. So what we're doing is, I'll face you again. You're going to take your right leg up. And remember what we did, focal work, eye gaze spot before. You're going to take your thumb in front of you, focus on the thumbnail. You can, for support and balance, you can have your left hand on the outside of your right knee. The right arm is forward. And you're going to go into a little bit of a twist here. So as you rotate to your right, your gaze will stay focused on your nail. And if you find you're a little bit wobbly, that's okay. That will get better with time. Stay here for a breath. And then out. And slowly come back towards center. And again, if you fall out, that's okay. And come back down. And we'll go to the opposite side. So you'll take your left leg up. Right hand on the outside of the left knee, and your left arm is forward. Again, whenever you're ready, whenever you feel stable, you start to just bring your gaze and your hand out to your left. As far back as you can go. And slowly begin to unwind. Plant your leg, inhale, big reach up, exhale, forward fold. And then you're gonna move into your down dog. So you just walk your legs back. And take a moment again to just relax the upper body, the neck, the head, the center of the forehead. And from here, as you inhale, you can lift up onto your toes. And then you can drop your heels down. Inhale to lift onto the toes. And exhale to drop the heels down. And 1 more time, inhale. And exhale. And then from here, when you breathe in, you drop your knees, coming onto all fours. We'll move through some cat-cow here. So when you inhale, you'll just drop your belly, lift your gaze. Exhale to round your back. And notice here how my hands are under my shoulders and my knees are under my hips. Inhaling. And exhaling. So I'm going to give you some time here just to find your own breath. Sync this motion up with every inhale and every exhale on your own. I'll let you do this for about 3 breaths. Whenever you're ready, come back to center. And from here, you're going to anchor down into the palms and move into a plank. So just lift your knees up off the floor. Really dial the shoulder blades back and down. Imagine drawing the arms up into the shoulder socket. Stay here for 3 breaths, breathing in. If you find you're extending your back a little too much, just gently tuck your tailbone under, and that will engage that lower core. On your next exhale, you're just going to lower halfway down and then lower all the way onto your belly. And from here, when you inhale, you can untuck your toes. Inhale, just draw the heart up off the ground. Exhale, release. Inhale, lift the upper body. And your back should be doing the work. Your arms are just there for a very minimal amount of support. And then one more time, inhale. And exhale. And then retuck the toes. As you inhale, push all the way up. And push back into your downward facing dog. And on your next breath in, bring the right leg forward. We're going to move into a warrior 1 here. So you're going to pivot on the outside of your back foot, so you're at a 45-degree angle on the left. Your knees over your ankle on the right, and your toes are pointed forward. And from here, you're going to rise all the way up. And it's a good time to check in with your hips here. So a lot of times the tendency in this pose is to be at a rotation with the hips. You want your hips pointed forward. So it's imagine almost like you have 2 headlights on your car and you're driving a car forward. From here, spin the arms all the way up. Take a big breath in and breath out. On your next breath in, lift your gaze and your head up towards the ceiling. And on your breath out, just drop your gaze and your chin down towards the floor. Inhale. Look up. And exhale, look down. And one more time, breath in. And breath out. We're going to open up into warrior 2. So if you need to kind of wiggle your feet a little bit so you find a little more balance or a stable pose, you can. So in warrior 2, your legs don't change much. Your back foot's still at 45 and your front knee is still over your front ankle, pointing forwards. But now your entire upper body is open to the side and your gaze is over your front fingers. From here, flip your front palm, take a big breath in, find a reverse warrior. Open up the side body. Then as you exhale, we're going to spiral into a twisted lunge. So you're actually going to pivot on your back foot now. So your toes are on the floor, your heel is up. And you're going to take your thumb, just like we did earlier standing. Take your gaze on your thumb and lift your right arm up. And then keep your gaze on your thumb, you'll bring your right arm back down. As you inhale, lift the arm up, keep your gaze on the thumb. Exhale, bring the arm down. And then inhale, lift the arm up. Perfect. Take one breath here. as you exhale, bring the arm down, drop your back knee, and then heel toe your right foot out to the side, and just drop down. Maybe if you have a pillow or you need a block or a book of some kind for support, you can, or you'll just drop down onto your forearms. And stay here for a few breaths to open up the inner hip joint. Last breath. And go ahead and push up onto your hands, and we'll push back to a downward facing dog. You can walk your dog out, bending one knee, lengthening the opposite leg. Good. And we'll do that same thing on the left. So your left foot's going to come forward for your warrior one. Pivot on the back foot. Use your inhale to rise all the way up. On your breath in, tip the chin, tip the head back, look up towards the ceiling. On the breath out, drop the chin and the gaze down. Inhale, look up. Exhale, trace the gaze down. And one more time, breath in. And breath out. And you'll open up into your warrior two. Take a breath or two to get established here in this pose. And as you inhale, reverse your warrior, left arm's going back, opening up the left side body. Take a big breath in. And then we'll rotate into that twisted lunge. So your right hand comes down, pivot on the right foot. Take your left arm in front of you, put your gaze on that thumbnail, and as you inhale, open up into a twist. Exhale to bring the arm down. Inhale. Breath out. One more time. Take a breath in, open up. And a breath out. And plant your hand down, drop your back knee as you heel toe the left foot out, rolling out onto the outer edge of the foot. And then maybe dropping down onto those forearms. And again, just a few breaths, just enough to really start to open up through those inner hips, the psoas, and the adductors. When I do these deep stretches, what I really like to imagine is every exhale inviting more relaxation and opening into those muscles. And then go ahead and push up onto your hands, push yourself back to your downward facing dog. And then you're going to take your feet just a little wider than hip width apart. Heels are in, toes are pointed out. And then you're going to walk your hands back and we're going to drop into a low squat. So from here you'll take your hands at prayer position. Elbows are pushing onto the insides of the knees. Good. And then kind of like we did in our warrior one, we're going to move our head in an up and down position now, but with your eye locked on a spot in front of you. So with your eyes locked in front, inhale to lift your head, keep your eyes still. And exhale to drop your chin. Inhale. Exhale. And one more time, breath in. And breath out. You push yourself all the way onto your back. And we're gonna move into a bridge pose here. So you're gonna roll down, you walk your feet towards your hips, almost so close that you can, well, maybe so close that you can touch your heels with your fingertips. Roll your shoulders down and under. And then when you're ready, you'll drive your heels down into the floor and lift your hips up. Take another breath in. And exhale to release. Do that 2 more times. Inhale, lift. Stay here on the breath out. Take 1 more breath in. Exhale, lower down. And last time, inhale. Let the breath go. Long breath in. And then release. And you take your legs out long. Draw your left knee into your chest. Give it a little bit of a hug, give yourself some love. And then you're going to take your right hand to the outside of the left knee. And go ahead and take your left arm up. Again, find that thumbnail. Keep your eyes on the thumbnail. You'll bring your left leg over to the right. And then drop your left arm out to the side. Stay here for a few breaths. Good. And slowly unwind through center. And we'll go to the other side. So take your left leg out, draw your right knee in. And this time your right arm goes up. And then as you bring your right knee over to the left, go ahead and drop your right arm out to the right side. And come back through center. Hug both knees into your chest. Give yourself another little hug here. Maybe rock and roll right to right, right to left. Then you can enjoy some final relaxation. You would just relax all the way down and stay there for a few minutes. Or you're ready to get going, go ahead and get going. If you need some modifications, so some of these poses aren't quite accessible for you, we will send you a PDF that has some variations on a few of these poses so that you can get to something that's a little more accessible. I hope you guys have a wonderful rest of the week or weekend, whatever time you're doing this at, and we'll see you soon. Bye.